ladies and gentlemen, live from the Venetian Resort in Las Vegas, welcome to NIADA's Quality Dealer of the Year Awards. Brought to you by Cox Automotive, presented by Next Gear Capital, and by Pastime. And now, here's your host for tonight, Mr. Michael York.
Welcome to the show. Back in Las Vegas. Yeah. Just no place like it, right? Great to be back in Las Vegas with all of you, where the focus and theme all this week has been accelerate your success. Accelerate. I happen to know in the Latin that is acceleratus. That's deep water right there. But if you look it up in Webster, he says to cause faster or greater activity, development, progress, or results, increasing or intensifying, I love this part, the velocity of work. The Eagles said it like this: life in the fast lane, advancing at a rapid pace. Seems like change has never been happening faster, accelerating all the time. I keep hearing that 5G is coming. It wasn't that long ago we didn't even know what a G was. But now we know it's a speed, it's a gear. It means fast or faster. More horsepower is fast, but electric cars are still faster. Self-driving cars are coming. Hands-free driving isn't just something new, it's now. And soon, cars with hands-free driving won't just be new, they'll be used. Self-driving, hands-free, used cars. As a friend of mine said to me once upon a time at a gathering just like this, Michael, new only lasts for a short time, but used lasts from now on. Meet George Jetson. Flying cars. I mean, somehow it doesn't even seem like just a cartoon anymore. If electric cars and self-driving cars are here, can flying cars really be that far away? Is that crazy? That's what's happening. New ideas are creating crazy value, and the need to deliver that value every day. FedEx is fast, but Amazon is faster. Digital buyers now number in the millions. We see giant vending machines full of cars. Ride sharing with complete strangers is okay. It's changed an industry for the taxi business. And according to research from Embry-Riddle, I was just reading this week, when driverless cars do become part of the equation, over the half the travelers surveyed for a 7-hour trip said they would ride instead of fly. No airport, no security lines, no cattle calls. They will choose driverless cars over airplanes. This is a marketplace that owes you and me nothing, but is willing to pay almost anything for a crazy value proposition. Artificial intelligence is always at work, making its way into almost every area of our life and our business. AI is everywhere. Alexa is famous. Just in my, and for many of you, your lifetime, look at what's happened to the computer. Once upon a time, only NASA had them. They were as big as a house, or at least as big as a living room. They weighed hundreds, maybe thousands of pounds. They were fixed, bolted down, later chained to a desktop. Now they fit in our lap or in one hand. Computers used to be bulky and slow and full of cords. Remember that? But thanks to rapid acceleration and crazy ideas, things are much tidier today. And one single invention created innovation that helped propel us into our current computerized future. We know it not by name, simply by initials. USB. Changed everything. Before, there was this magical, bulky cord that moved data in and out of a computer or to a printer. It was difficult even to do the simplest of things. Had to have a mouse connected. A small band of Intel employees called Crazy in the 90s set out to change all that. They were crazy. And many important people told them so, even in their own industry. They were met with resistance over all this radical idea stuff. This simple little object changed computing forever. And now a tiny little thumb drive moves giant files of data easily from place to place. Now everyone walks around with that giant NASA computer in their hand, plus a camera, plus an app that does almost everything, all in a smartphone. So what exactly will a smart car be able to do? What will it look like? And what can it do to change our future? See, the status quo is the greatest enemy of radical improvement. Small minds that resist advancing new ideas or learning to embrace them. This is the challenge facing most every captain of enterprise. The sharing of those new ideas and breakthroughs and finding a specialty rules in this now economy. Not just settling for best practices. I don't know what that even means anymore. But raising the bar to new heights and then going for it, full on and flat out. It's crazy. That is the passion that surrounds us tonight, that's on display daily, all around us, if only we stop to recognize it. I remember having a conversation with Robert Tillman, former chairman and CEO of Lowe's. He said, Michael, someone who is passionate about gardening will pay $1,000 for a Japanese maple tree. I said, get out of here. $1,000 for a Japanese maple tree? You kidding me? He said, no. But they still want the cheapest mulch. Because nobody is passionate about mulch. That makes sense. At dinner just a couple nights ago, a longtime friend and very successful entrepreneur from the car business was talking about getting the right person at the right position in companies and organizations today. And he got pretty fired up. The passion came out. He said, I'm not looking for experience in people today. Experience is old. It's outdated. It's past tense. What I'm looking for is talent and talented minds that are willing to risk new ideas. In his best-selling book from 2 decades ago, Jim Collins said in Good to Great, we wanted to achieve greatness in whatever we were doing. Just try focusing on what you could do potentially better than anyone else in the marketplace. And then find a technology accelerator. Man, we've seen that on display all this week. Many, if not most of the technology lessons I'm learning still come from a generation or two away from my own. The boomers need millennials and Gen Xers and Gen Ys. But I'm also quick to remind my young friends that they can learn much from that older generation. Not about technology, perhaps, but about the fundamentals of life and work and integrity and commitment. Sitting for interviews again this week with the nominees confirms to me that the exchanging of those lessons is still going on. Young to old, old to young, the wise and the student, the passing of the torch. That passion for cars and the car business shares from one generation to the next. So tonight, we celebrate an acceleration of achievement, of innovation in an age-old industry, recognizing a group of individuals who made the decision and the commitment to go farther and get there faster. The sheer velocity of their work for customers and communities and entire industries is a worthy reason for us to be here tonight. This is the 2019 National Quality Dealer Awards.